I was 9 years old when the country celebrated the bicentennial, and the mood was completely different. It was about America. It was not about one particular person. And my friend Karen Finney reminded me, she brought to dinner the other night, her father in 1976 bought a bunch of $2 bills. Commemorative, this is one of them. It's from 1976. On the front, it says 1976, but here's the key thing. It's the founders signing the Declaration of Independence. And what's significant about this is that the president's signature is not on this bill. The president himself, Gerald Ford at the time, is not on this bill. And it stands in stark contrast to the president we have now, who his signature is going to be on some of the money, who's trying to insert himself into the American story and make the American story about him and not about us.
It's not surprising that Donald Trump would do that. Like, we all knew this is how it would be, but I think actually seeing all of the ways in which he has inserted and superimposed himself onto this story of America is like, historians are going to have a field day because there's so much there. And I think there was a world in which even Donald Trump as president took this as an anniversary of 250th proof, was able to prove his naysayers wrong, stick it to us who always say he thinks only about himself. And he just doesn't have that capability. Even in the speech yesterday, he has an inability to not turn everything into a rally speech, a speech that is divisive, a thing about fighting, and bringing the country together. It's just not in him, it seems.
I do encourage people to, at the end of the day, no matter what is going on in our world, to try to use the moment to take a step back and reflect on their own lives. My family history has actually informed my love of this country. My great-grandfather was the mayor of a small town in Spain, and he opposed fascism and spent 2 years in a Franco concentration camp during the Spanish Civil War. My grandparents, living in that oppressive fascist government, decided to leave when they were old enough to do so. They moved to the United States in the 1950s and made a life out of nothing. So I hope everyone can...
None of our stories are possible anywhere else.
Correct.
Like, all three of us and many of you at home, nothing that we could have done to be here happens anywhere but the United States.
Right.
And so I am grateful for that. But because I'm grateful for that, I feel a duty as a person who lives in this country who's benefited to make sure that other people also get those same benefits that the country has promised.